In this video, I'm going to be talking about using UV cured polyester resin for polyester finish repair. UV curing polyester resin is made by mixing UV activated catalyst powder with polyester resin. This powder is readily available and is very affordable. UV cured polyester takes only about 60 seconds to cure under UV light, though it can take a couple minutes longer to cure opaque mixtures. Using the traditional catalysts, the polyester resin takes at least an hour to cure. UV curing polyester resin works very well for polyester finish repair. It works for any color of polyester finish. I have used it on black, white, and clear coated pianos. Color matching with UV cured polyester is much easier because you can cure just a drop of your color matched finish and then hold it up to the finish to see how well it matches. Then you can adjust your mixture and test it again. That way you can quickly get a perfect color match that also perfectly takes into account the color shift that happens when the polyester resin cures. For black finishes, my favorite colorants are the colorants from Konig. I most often use a mixture of Asian black pigment and intensive black dye. I have tried some other brands and types of black colorants, but Konig's colorants have given me the best color matches. If you know of any others that work well, please comment down below. For white pianos, I use 844 colorants. I start by mixing in the white pigment and then adjust it with small amounts of other colors. I can use a toothpick to make really small color adjustments, and I also sometimes put some white pigment in a separate container and add a drop of the color to that, and then I have a very diluted color mixture to make smaller adjustments to my resin mix. Clear coats also often need color matching. For example, on this repair, I tested by curing a drop of resin on the piano and found that my clear polyester resin was too orange. I then added just a little bit of blue dye to the resin, and it made a perfect match. The dye I used is very concentrated, so I mixed a little bit into a separate bottle of polyester and then used drops of the dyed blue polyester to make very small adjustments to my clear polyester. You can do the same thing with other colors of dye as well, to adjust your clear polyester for a perfect match. In general, a little bit of blue dye will help create a water clear polyester resin that will match most pianos. For curing the polyester, you need a good UV light. There are a lot of UV lights out on the market right now. Some of them work well for this job, and others not as well. There are links to some lights that work well in the description. Store your mixed resin in containers for later use. I've used black bottles that have worked nicely, however, I think metal jars may be a better option. The plastic bottles might let a little bit of the fumes escape. Also, some types of colorants may react negatively with the polyester and make it go bad after a couple of months. If you find that you have a mix of polyester resin that is no longer working quite right, just mix a new batch. For more information and to see the UV curing polyester in use, please watch my other videos that are linked in the description. Please post any comments or questions down below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Martin Piano Tech.